Well, good evening and welcome back to Shadow Sam Tarot, here for all of your daily tarot and oracle needs. My apologies for coming on a little bit later this evening. I've had a bit of a hectic day and I must admit I'm absolutely exhausted. So today I am limited to 1 hour. I will read for as many people as I can in that time. In the meantime, please enjoy some nocturne, astral, dark fantasy ambience music. Good evening, Soy Ray. I do hope you're okay, darling. Yes, I'm doing absolutely fantastic, thank you. I will admit I've had a bit of a busy day today, so I'm a little bit tired. But I'm here. I'm concentrating. Can I throw some cards for you this evening? Yeah, I hope I get a good night's sleep. I do need a good night's sleep. I got distinctive bags underneath my eyes at the moment, which are quite annoying. That's it. Yeah. Would you like a general read, darling? Shall we see what the universe has got to tell you? Oh, you have a question? What's the question, babe? Let me just spin my chair out. I can't wait till I've got a proper desk and actually sit at the desk properly. Can you technically ask a question twice? Yeah, of course you can. You can ask the same question over and over again if you want to see if the answer changes. Because obviously, or for example, if I ask you something specific, you shouldn't ask it again. No, I can ask it again. I can ask it as many times as I want to. I can ask any question anytime. Because at the end of the day, nothing is. Yes, we have predestined fates, but the paths that we walk change constantly. Yeah, go for it. Ask the question. It's a creepy one. Ooh, I'm intrigued now. I definitely want you to ask it now. Go well with the creepy background music. Okay, we'll go for a yes/no answer. See what the cards have to say. Soy Ray. Did Soy Ray die in a previous life? On the 14th of the 10th, 14th day of the 10th month, 1999. Did Soy Ray... Let's start again, cards, because I don't know if you're listening to me. Did Soy Ray die on a previous life on the 14th of the 10th, 1999? A yes or a no? It's usually a no. But that could be a reversal of friendships. Give me a minute, give me a minute. Soy Ray, previous life, 14th of the 10th. I just want a yes or a no. Just want a yes or a no. Did this person die? Again, a no. So no, I don't feel like you did die on that date. Then again, it could be a yes. The ending of a bond, ending of a friendship, ending. It's an ending card. And then it's followed by shedding of the old. Give me a minute, I'm going to get the pendulum out for this. Don't normally get the pendulum out, to be honest. It's something new for me. So, this is a pendulum stand that I picked up recently, and this is my pendulum I've had for quite a while now. How it works is, you see how it's got chain and beads? So I hang it from the hanger like that, so it hangs down, and I just let it do its job, okay? You or somebody who was close to you, okay? Did Soy Ray die on the did Soy Ray die on the 14th of the 10th, 1999 in a previous life? Doesn't want to pay attention. It doesn't want to do it. Why is it not working? Yeah, take you off the stand, I'll do it by hand. Right. Get my elbows set up and my hands set up so that nothing about me is going to swing. Okay, so I'm holding it like this and like this, and then I've got these fingers holding the stand so that my hand stays still. Okay. Okay. Did Soy Ray die in a previous life on the 14th of the 10th, 1999? That's a distinct yes. Was Soy Ray a doctor in a previous life? Was Soy Ray a doctor in a previous life? He's changing direction. I feel that's a no. Was it a doctor that took Soy Ray's life in the past life? Soy Ray's past life, was it a doctor who took Soy Ray's life? Hi, Positive. Hello, darling. Hi, Ray Ray. Does the 14th of the 10th, 1999 have any relevance to Soy Ray's past life? Yes, it's a relevant date. It's a relevant date. Soy Ray, I feel that your past life didn't end on that date. It didn't end on that date, but there is something relevant about it. There is something relevant about it. I do feel that it was connected with a previous life. Yeah, I do really feel that that's connected with a previous lifetime. I don't feel that you died on that day, but I feel that maybe somebody who was a major influence in your life at that time maybe died on that day. And with the Three of Cups in reverse, it would mean an end of a friendship, maybe an end of a relationship. You may have had a flashback dream of a previous lifetime. Your life partner died, your best friend died, something along those lines, okay? All right, so don't feel that that was actually your death in that previous life that you were experiencing. All right, Soy Ray. Hi, Ray Ray. Oh my God, I've not seen you on ages. And hi, Positive. Yeah, I'm good. I am. Ray Ray, man, I keep seeing people being like, the gods are angry. No, they're not. You're welcome, Soy Ray, anytime. No, listen, right, this is another thing that I really need to get through to people's thick heads. All these people on TikTok, these young witches, they're going, oh, you know, Hecate and Apollo and Athena and Aphrodite, and everybody's getting angry and they're all losing their shit and this, that, and that. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. What they're actually doing is telling you it's too late. If you're a worker with one of these deities, you'll realise that for the last 6 months to a year, they've been trying to get messages through. They've been trying to recruit more. They've been reaching out more to us because the belief in them is waning and they are dying off. And they need us to believe in them in order for them to exist, in order for them to have the power that they have. Now, for the last year, these deities, these higher powers, have been making a push to gain more followers. They're now at a point where they're like, we have enough followers, we can now let you know that the thing that was coming is already here. The year of disclosure has arrived, and because the year of disclosure has arrived, they are now able to break through the temporal barriers that are stopping us from connecting with other dimensions. And this is the year, the 12,600th year, 800th year, whatever it is, 12.6 or 12.8, where the sun goes through a cycle. Now, the damage that the sun does to the universe, the basic structure of the universe around it, creates temporal rifts, which allows for interdimensional conversation, meetings, etc., etc. We didn't have that for the last 12,600 years. We've been kind of closed off, but now that door is opening again. So, like I said, for this year, we've had all these deities reaching out because the veil is so thin that they can get through to us now, and they can reach us and they can ask us to believe in them again because they can feel that belief again. Now, I don't know how long this window stays open. I'm assuming that this window will stay open until the sun goes through this cycle, and I don't know how long that lasts. The last estimation I had was about 1,800 years when I worked it out, but my maths isn't great, so I'm looking into what the scientists are saying regarding this major coronal event that happens every 12,600 to 800 years. All right, so the gods aren't angry. They're actually really happy. They're reaching out. They're letting you know that the time of disclosure is here, that they can feel your belief in them again. They can feel the faith, and that they are grateful for it. I don't feel that there's any negativity coming from it. And all these people are going, oh, but the candles are going psycho. Yeah, they're happy. Have you ever seen a god be so happy that they're being loved and wanted again? Of course the candles are going to dance. Of course they're going to spit. Of course the flames are going to look like people dancing. You know, and we're going to misinterpret that because we're going to see those candles, those flames, those signs from the deities, the interdimensional beings, whatever you want to call them, and we're interpreting them based upon what's going on in our daily lives. They're not interested in our daily lives. The people that so-called rule us only rule us in a physical way, whereas our gods, goddesses, our deities rule over us in a metaphysical way, which actually is above the physical realm, and therefore is much more of a they're above, you know what I mean, above. So they're actually really happy, they're really pleased, they want the belief, they want the faith, and they want people to follow them. And I don't feel that it's a bad thing. I just want people to stop thinking that Donald Trump is going to ruin America. I can honestly say, being an English person who lives in Great Britain, that America looks like an absolute joke to the rest of the world. You look like a bunch of clowns who decided to breed very closely with close family members and continue to clown, basically. And now that Trump's back in power, I expect to see your economy get better and everything else get better. Yes, I don't agree with his stance on certain things, but I want you to remember that Mr. Trump did say that it is not a federal decision whether women can get an abortion or not. It is a state-wide decision. So if your state decides that you can't have an abortion, well, you need to move state then, don't you? Because it's not a federal crime, or it won't be anymore. if a candle was previously dancing and no longer dances, it's because there's no connection with that deity at this moment. But then again, that deity could be concentrating their energy somewhere else in order to build new relationships, you know. And sometimes it's purely because they've not done the right correct to say thank you for. Yeah, I feel exactly the same way about the estates with the election, but that's just the way it is, darling. Just the way it is, unfortunately. You know, and they have their way of doing it. In England, we've got voters' remorse too. We were promised a government that was going to be for the working people. And we ended up with a government that still wants to suck the cock of all the millionaires. Yeah. Yeah, England doesn't feel the same either, to be honest with you. It's just the way it is. Right. I'll stop ranting. I'll stop ranting. Ray, do you have a question for the cards? Because there's Ray first, and then it's positive impact afterwards, and then whoever else decides to join us after that, okay? And then it'll be Nick. Hello, Nick. Hello, darling. Yes, you can get a reading. It'll be after positive impact, sweetheart. So I'm reading for Ray first, then I'm going to read for positive impact, and then I'll read for you, all right? And yeah, don't worry about me ranting. Sometimes I just need to get it off my chest. You don't know. Let's just do a general read then, yeah? Okay. Ray, general read. Ray, general read, 5-card spread. Ray, general read, 5-card spread. That card feels like it wants to come out. I'm not going to take it yet. It'll come out when it's ready. That's the first one. And there's a second one. Ray. Ooh. Ray. There. I'm joking. It's a right mess. Give me a chance. Let me try that again. Ray. Thank you. Just flick off and do what you need to do. Ray. That's it. No, nothing in those ones. There it is. There they are. Takes a while sometimes, but I'll get them. Right then, so first card that picked, Judgment upright. Self-evaluation, self-judgment. It could also be a judgment card. There's the Queen of Wands in reverse, which is about being self-righteous and almost pushy and demanding, and there's refusing to give in. There's a stalemate and a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh. So you're judging yourself for something. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you've had an argument with somebody recently. You fell out with somebody. Maybe you feel them as being quite mean-spirited. You're sitting on the fence and being quite refusing to give in, being stubborn. Queen of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse feels like there's somebody's fucked up. Somebody's pissed you off. You've had an argument. There's judgment involved. He was very pushy. Yeah. Stubborn. Decision. Best just to walk away from that one. That's just toxicity in abundance there. And clarify for Ray. Clarify for Ray. Clarify. Ray. I wasn't so tired. Yeah, this person would have just overburdened you, overloaded you, and dragged you down in the long run. Best just to walk away. This person takes you for granted. They're loading their... Oh, really? It's like a juggling act when you're around him. Like a juggling act when you're around him because he overburdens you constantly. This, you need to run. Run, 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 run. Never ever, I would ghost this one. Ghost him, shut the door, don't ever speak to him again. Yeah, don't be friends with people who call you abusive because they're just projecting. Message for Ray Ray from the universe. Give me a second. Message for Ray Ray from the universe. Message for Ray Ray from the universe. Message for Ray Ray from the universe. Right. We're talking about this person. I'm telling you to, you know, just fucking fuck them off and everything. This person's got the person that you've just got rid of has got a gambling problem, right? And they were literally looking at you as a payday. Yeah. 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 That sexuality card could also mean that that the sexual compatibility was just not there with either of them either. I take that to mean they're not sexually compatible with either of them. But I do want to see if the universe has got something in store. Is there something in store for Ray Ray? 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 That wants to come out. You need to look after your health, Ray Ray. We've got some issues going on at the moment. You don't have to say yes or no. I can just feel it's there. I can feel that there's some health, possibly underlying health issues. Hi Zara. Hi Ika. Hello everybody. Yeah. Ray Ray. Take that. Okay, Ray Ray, I want you to keep an eye on your health, darling, especially on mental health. Okay, just make sure that you put yourself first. Somebody has something to tell you. I'm doing great, thanks, Ika. Yeah, Ray Ray, somebody has something to tell you, but it's going to take them some time to come out with it, so give them a chance, okay? All right, hello, hearts. How you doing, darling? Hello, everybody. Hello. So, Ray Ray, watch your health. Take care of yourself first. Someone has got something to tell you in the long run, but you may have to wait a while before this comes to you. Okay, so just have a little patience and remember to stay strong. All right, Ray Ray, I'll leave that one with you, my darling. Right, positive impact, that's who I'm reading for next, isn't it? Positive impact. You are more than welcome, Ray Ray. Anytime, my darling. Anytime at all. Positive impact, you still there, babe? Yeah, sausages are nice. Oh, I need to behave. My brain just went straight to dirty then. I shall apologise for that. We don't want the mouse on the screen, do we? It's still frickin' there. Is my screen froze again? No. Tom! Yes? That is my name, don't wear it out, cause that is my name. Has positive popped off for a bit? Or is positive impact still here? I'm not going to cleanse my mind, thank you very much. I quite like having a dirty mind. It lives in the gutter and that's where it belongs. I think positive's popped off. Right, so who was next on the list? Give me a second, let me scroll up, guys. All the way up. Red Soy Ray. Ray. Oh, Nick. Nick, are you still there, darling? Because it's Nick next. And then it will be Ika. And then Hearts. And then... yeah. Oh, positive is here. Yay. Right, we'll read positive first. Yeah, we'll read positive first and then we'll do yours, Nick. All right, sweetheart. Right, positive impact. Do you have a specific question, babe, or do you just want me to throw a few cards for you? See what we come out with. You tell me what you want. Feels good. A general love for 2025. You want to be last? Yeah, that's fine, Aiko. I can do yours last. In the meantime, Michael, while I do this reading for positive, do you want to write in the chat box what happened last night on the live so everyone else can have a laugh too? Because that was hilarious. And I'll just do this for positives. Positive impact, January 2020. Positive impact, January 2020. Positive impact, January 2025. One, two, three. Okay. Ace of Swords in reverse. There's a lack of ideas. There's a lack of opportunity out there. That's the way I'm going to take that. A lack of opportunity out there. A feeling of unwelcome change and almost an emotional instability. You're going to be focusing on the negative next year when it comes to love. You are going to be really struggling because there's going to be some emotional insecurity, emotional immaturity. There is a King of Cups involved, okay, and it is best when you find him, you need to hold on to him. So 2025 is going to start out pretty shit, okay. There's going to be a lack of opportunities, we shall call it, and you will find yourself focusing on the negative. You know, rather than seeing that you've got 2 cups full, you'll be focused on the 3 empty cups. That's just the way it is in life. These things happen. Positive, you're going to feel very emotionally immature. You're going to feel like you're not mature enough emotionally, but at the same time you're also going to feel insecure and very lost, like you don't know which way to go to fill your cup, the cup of love. But I see there is at some point in 2025, and I don't feel that it's very late in the year, I still feel this is quite an early part of the year here, there is going to be a King of Cups involved. Now I feel this is going to start out as a friendship, and I say that because there's the hoarding card that goes with it. So when you meet this King of Cups, you're going to realize that he is the mature, he or she who has this energy is the emotionally mature person that you want in your life, okay? I'm not saying it's a male, I'm not saying it's a female. It may be a female that has slightly more male energy in her, vice versa. I'm just saying that this is the way it is, and that when you get this one, you want to hold on, hoard, yeah, hoarding, hoard on. This kind of person is the kind of person that you don't want to miss out on. I just want to clarify. No, that's stupid. Don't do that, cards. Clarify. 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 It's a very depressed feeling I feel at the beginning of 2025, but I don't feel that it's a long-term one. So to clarify is, at the beginning of 2025, I do feel that you're going to be very depressed and there isn't going to be a lot of options, but that is only a temporary situation, because once that passes, you will then be the 7 of Cups. So you will have all the opportunities available to you. It all depends on which path you decide to take. So yeah, that's interesting. Message for positive impact. Message for positive impact. Positive message. Positive. Cards are just give me a minute. They're playing up today. Positive impact. Message from the universe. Come on. Don't make me do this all night. It hurts. Come on. Thank you. One. Won't take that. That's my fault. At the bottom, do that again. They're meant to come out again. It'll come out again. Thank you. 2, 1. Use your intuition. The red flags that you ignore right now are going to be, they will come back and bite you. Communication error. Mercury retrograde is communication errors, but it could also, it's an audit card. Mercury retrograde is about auditing. It's about self-auditing. Okay. 3 cards. I can't take 3 cards. Oracle, back to the bottom. Try again. No, none of those 3 cards originally wanted to come out. No. I'm going to take that. I'm taking that. It's sticking out. Taking that. That feels right to me. Attending someone's wedding or attending someone's... To communicate, right. Use your intuition. There's going to be communication issues regarding either a vacation or going to a family reunion, going to someone's wedding, going to someone's... Yeah. Or it could mean use your intuition about the communication issues within the honeymoon period of your relationship, if you understand that. So that could be regarded. So there's two messages there that I feel are both very pertinent to you. Yeah? Alright, positive. I'll leave that one with you, darling. And then it's Nick next, isn't it, sweetheart? Nick, my darling. Do you have a question for the cards, or do you just want me to pull you a general read? I have a question. Okay, yeah, go for it. Ask the question. Ooh, is it? Oh, bless you. Well, I will warn you. I'm supposed to give a disclaimer. What was the disclaimer? Oh, yeah. Tarot is for entertainment purposes and it's all allegedly, blah, blah, blah. Right. Tarot works within a 12 to 18 month window. It may not always be 100% correct, but there is usually specific details that the tarot can bring out that will warn you or help you. Okay, well, you ask me whatever you need to ask me, and we can go through it together. With it being your first read, I can explain it a bit more for you. You want to know if you were evil in a past life. It's a very valid question, but I would like to know, why would you ask that question? Do you feel like... Do you have memories? Do you have flashbacks? Is there something you feel like you need to disclose? So I'm going to ask the pendulum, and I'm going to do exactly what I did earlier. Born guilty. We're all born guilty. Guilty of choosing to come down to this horrible planet. That's what it is. Okay. So you want to know, Nick. So again, I'm holding it like this, right? And then what I'm doing is, on the crossbar here, I literally just place my hand like this, so that my hand rests on it. So my hand isn't influencing the pendulum, okay? Because the last thing I want to do is to be accused of influencing anything. So, yeah, supposedly, but I don't believe in that. Right, so, Nick. Was Nick born evil? Was Nick evil in a previous life? Was Nick evil in a previous life? That's a no. That's a no. Okay, did Nick make bad choices in a previous life? Did Nick make bad choices in a previous life? Give it a chance, it's changing direction slowly. Feeling like that's a no. Okay. Okay, I know what else I can ask. Let me just put this back in here. Are there any generational curses on Nick? Are there any generational curses on Nick? Any generational curses? I feel that's a yes. Okay. Okay, is this a ancestral curse? Because there's only one reason why you would ever be born feeling like you're guilty, and that's if there's like certain curses on the bloodline of the family. So let me do this again. Let me do this again. Is there an ancestral curse? An ancestral curse on the bloodline? Is there an ancestral curse on the bloodline? Doesn't want to answer that. Okay then, is there a demonic entity attached to Nick's soul? Is there a demonic entity attached to the soul of Nick? No. Okay then, so what I'm going to ask now... Oh yes, please. No demonic entities. I don't feel like it's an ancestral curse. Okay. Did Nick reincarnate because of a past mistake? Did Nick reincarnate due to a past mistake? Did Nick reincarnate due to a past mistake? That's a big yes. That's a huge yes. Okay, thank you, Pendulum. Can Nick put it right in this lifetime? Can Nick put it right in this lifetime? I'm still getting the same energy backwards and forwards. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, stop. Is this a karma? Is this a karma lesson? Is this a karma lesson? A karma life lesson? Karmic life lesson this soul needs to learn. Karmic life lesson. Yes, this is a karmic life lesson that you need to learn, Nick. It's a big thing. I don't know what it is, and I could not tell you. Let's throw some tarot cards and see what they bring up for you, okay? Soy Ray, oh my god, who puts curses? And then plot twist, he was a doctor that killed my loved one. Oh, that's awesome. Do you know, me and Ika were talking last night about some of the things that come out on tarot and stuff, and the way chat goes. We could make movies out of it, we really could. Okay, so Nick, you have got excuse me, you have got a karmic life lesson to learn. Nick's karmic life lesson. Nick's karmic life lesson. Nick's karmic. That wants to come out, but not yet. That one did. That one flew off the bloody... Where is it? Oh, it's here. That's the Nine of Wands upright. So it's an ongoing battle. So it's an ongoing... Karma's still trying to teach it to you. What did you say about exposing my friendship for upcoming year later? I have no idea what I said about that. I can't remember. My brain's just gone blank. Give me a second. I need to concentrate. Just give me a second. Nick. Karmic lesson. Nick's karmic lesson. That's what I'm concentrating on. Nick's karmic lesson. Nick's karmic lesson. It's an ongoing lesson. It's an ongoing lesson. It's a lesson to use your intelligence in the correct way. I feel like your intelligence hasn't been put to its full potential. Your mind hasn't been put to full potential. And because of that, there is a lack of discipline, there's a lack of control, and there's also some stubbornness going on within you. It is an ongoing battle between karma and you. Karma's trying to teach you something. What is the karmic lesson? What is the karmic lesson? See, the page cups are usually like young adults. So, and then Page of Pentacles, give me a second. Right. It's a court card as well. As in, people within your circle. Oh my God, the karmic lesson is about forget earthly matters, but lay your intelligence and your time, your energy into the young, the children. It's all, your karmic lesson is about laying the foundations for future generations. You're supposed to be working with the children. You're supposed to be teaching the children how to use their intelligence, how to have control, how to be flexible, how to grow to be the emperor, the stable, structured. You're supposed to be working with children. Yeah, and because you're not learning this karmic lesson, the karmic, whatever it was, I think maybe in a past life, maybe you didn't appreciate children for who they were. Maybe you were like a business owner or something. Maybe you go all the way back to the Industrial Revolution, possibly, because that feels right within me. But it feels like your karmic lesson is to teach children. You need to use your logic the correct way to teach them to use their logic the correct way. Because right now, there's karmic avoidance going on when you're not working with the young ones. And I don't think young, I think teenagers, like helping teenagers to get on the right path and stuff. You should be in education, you should be in childcare, social services, you know, working with children's services, working with underprivileged children maybe. Because at the moment, you're literally in karmic avoidance. And the karmic retribution from this is you will have to come back and do this again. Now, when we die, we get a choice. We can come back, we can go off into the universe. We join the greater collective, and then we get a choice of what we do from there. To go off into the universe, or to come back and to come and do it again. Some of us, when we die, we feel like we haven't learned certain lessons, or the universe feels like we haven't learned certain lessons, and they bring us back. Okay? So, right now, Nick, you need to be working with children. You need to be working with children. You need to be using your intelligence in the right way in order to help them. Yeah, exactly. That's right, Ica. Ica's just, I don't know if you're still there, Nick, but Ica's just put in, perhaps the past life was somewhere in a colonial time. They had rough relations with children back then, which would explain a karmic imbalance, which needs to be balanced in this life. I feel like you should be working with teenagers. I feel like you should be helping them to use their intelligence better, to help them learn how to have structure in their life and routine, how to be self-controlled. And until you do this, there is karmic avoidance. This is all and this is why you feel guilty. You feel guilty because there's karmic avoidance. You were sent to help the young adults, the teenagers. And I'm not going to say children, because I don't think anybody under 10. I'm thinking the page card is usually 10. It's young adults, so it's 10 to like 18. And then the knight card would be like 18 to 25. And then we have the king, which is like 25 to anything up to like 35. And then the emperor would be like the mature, balanced male. Now they could be at any age, like William, Prince William of England, he's a classed as an emperor archetype because of who he is in himself, because he is quite a balanced, structured, and gentle person, as well as quite a stubborn person in some ways. So he would receive the emperor archetype, as well as, say, His Royal Highness King Charles. Okay, so Nick, a universal message for Nick. That's my fault. Well, I'll take that one. It's time to move on. When one door opens, another one. When one door closes, another one opens. It says someone is wasting time. It could just mean that you are fit. The universe is telling you that you're wasting time. Universal message for Nick. Message for Nick. I'll take that. That came out first, didn't it? And I put it back in and I said, no, I won't take that. And then that one. Right, it's time to move on. This someone else, I feel like it's, when I look at this card, I feel like this is the external you and the internal you, as in you are holding yourself back. You are trying to sabotage yourself right now. But the universe is spying on you. The universe is watching you. The universe is watching what you do, and the universe, what karma wants to see you do what you said you were going to do, which was to put right whatever went wrong in that past life, to build and to help the next generation of children to grow and whatever. So Nick, that was really, really heavy, and that was quite a big message to get through, to be honest. I hope that's helped you in some way. Oh, you're more than welcome. And Nick, I don't know how other readers do this, but here I don't accept any money. I don't want no payment. All I ask is that you come back and stay in touch with me. Come back and see me regular, so I can throw more cards for you, so we can chat, so I can check on your mental health. Because believe it or not, I do actually care about each and every one of you. This is why I do this. I do this for free because I've got a bit of free time and I genuinely do give a shit. So come back and see me, let me know that you're okay, and we'll have another chat and I'll throw some more cards. Okay? Alright, sweetheart. Alright, my darling. Good luck with the career. I do hope you come back. I really do. Well, on TikTok, I do refer to myself as Auntie. I do have 2 TikTok pages. One's personal, and one is Shadow Sam Tarot. I need to work on the Shadow Sam Tarot one. I know I do. The personal one, I do a lot of mental health videos on there, and I do always refer to myself as Auntie. So yes, I will take that one. Thank you, Aika. Right, so who else did we have on the list, or are we? No, we're at the end of the list. Unless anybody else. Yes, I am an auntie in real life. Yes, I have 5 nephews. I'm also a mother in real life too. I have 2 children. 2 children of my own, and I have 5 nephews. At the moment, I am the eldest of 4 children. My nephews are with my brother, who's the next one down from me. And I have another sister and another brother. One's 18, one's 19, one's 18. They don't have children yet, so they will do eventually. Yeah, so I have 5 nephews and 2 kids of my own, 1 girl, 1 boy. I made sure I have 1 of each. And then I went, no, I'm not having no more. I'm not doing it again. That's it for me. After I had those 2, we ended up getting, we've got cats and dogs. We've got Frenchies. So. Bloody fireworks going off again. I absolutely hate them because it really upsets the dogs and the cats. So. Oh no, my kids are well behaved. My youngest one's special needs. He's got autism and ADHD. He's also dyslexic, a few other things, you know, sensory issues and whatever. The way I see it is these autistic children are not a problem. They are the next generation, and we should be adapting to them, not them adapting to us. So I'm actually quite proud to say that I have one child who's quite high on the autism scale, and then my eldest child, my daughter, she's, you know, quite low on the scale. She's got a few issues, and she thinks outside the box a lot, but in general she's just like any other kid, you know. She's just as clever and everything. But yeah, and I've got 5 nephews, wonderful nephews, absolute love of the family. They are so well behaved, so well educated, so well cared for. I don't really get on with my brother as such, but I watch from afar and I see how amazing he is as a parent, and as a husband. He's brilliant, you know. I'm very proud of my brother. Even if he hates me, I love him. Right, what time is it? Okay. So I've been back. Oh, sugar. I mean, oops. It's not scratched, is it? No, I've just got my fingerprints all over it. Poor thing. Right, Aika, you are the last on the list right now, so what shall we do? You said you wanted to be read last, so I'm just going to give these cards a really good fucking smash them up. Really, I do this quite a lot. Usually before every read I'll spend 10 minutes just really messing them up and then see what happens. Give them a good shuffle. Right, so how are we going to do this, Aika? Because I know you said yesterday that 5 was your lucky number, but it clearly wasn't because it called you. Okay. And basically, I shuffled for Aika, and I asked him what, you know, he said his favourite number was number 5. So every 5th card we were reading, and then at the end we ended up, what was it, 15 cards we had? 5, 10, yeah, we had 15 cards left, I think, at the end. Then it worked out that we got out of the pack, and it was telling us a whole story. So, Aika. Don't worry, I'll go back in. How are we going to do this reading for you this evening, Aika? Okay, alright then. So, we want to do a general read on friendship. Aika, friendship 2025. Aika, friendships 2025. Okay, friendships 2025. Friendships 2025. There's another one. Friendships 2025. How many have we got there? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5. Okay, so the first card is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Then we have the teamwork makes the dream work. The Ace of Pentacles, which is about new opportunities, new opportunities, full stop. Then we have the Strength in upright and the Root Apathy card. So, Aika, I want you to watch out for the Queen of Pentacles next year. And when I say the Queen of Pentacles, I mean the really sharp-tongued, mean-spirited, shallow, very jealous, very pick-me girl that's going to show up in 2025, because I feel like she's going to cause damage within friendship groups. because I see friendship group learning, the group's learning about this person, and they're like, you know, there's no opportunities with this person. There are opportunities elsewhere if we follow our strengths. The apathy card is a little bit, that's linked with, right, I feel that that's linked with the Queen of Pentacles. There's an apathy there towards this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So there's going to be a female in the group, whether it's in the group now or whatever, but I see that next year this female in the group is going to be seen for what she is, and that everyone's going to have the strength to, they're literally just going to go, no, really not. We're a bit disillusioned with you. That's the word I'm looking for here. We're a bit disillusioned. We see you for who you are. We're no longer wearing the rose tinted glasses, and we don't feel that it doesn't fit in the team. Okay, it's not a good fit for the team. So, and I see that by walking away from this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that there's a potential for new friendships, new opportunities, and basically for this team to thrive once they've walked away from this one. Because walking away from this one takes inner strength. It really does take inner strength for the team to stand together as a whole and go, no. Okay, Ica, let me get an oracle on this. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I can feel there's a card in there, but I don't know where it is. There. Oh, you need to watch out, because this one is constantly going to be they'll be constantly jumping onto the group chats, trying to get in touch, saying what. And this is the kind of, the Queen of Pentacles is the one that will tell one story to one friend, one story to another friend, one story to, none of these stories are the same, but they all make you feel bad, so that the Queen of Pentacles in reverse can be involved in the friendship again. So watch out for that. Okay, you need to watch out for that. There's a narcissist. The narcissist, you know who that is. That's the person that's too full of themselves. Okay, they are dangerous. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, dangerous, toxic. I suggest keeping your distance from this person. No, they are not the right person to have around. Yeah. Move on. So you know who that is. Yeah. That was really freaking clear, wasn't it? Okay. The toxic narcissist that constantly, you need to get your distance from them. No, do not. They're not the right person, not the right time, not the right friendship, and you need to move on from them. Okay, so that's that done for you. You know exactly who I mean, don't you? Yeah. Yes, you do, Ica. I know you do. Yeah. Ica, let me just give these a go. I don't want cards to pop out. I just want to shuffle you. Honestly, give us a minute. Yeah, you definitely do now. Yeah. Yeah. Ica, just want to shuffle the cards. Thank you. Right, so pick a number, Ica. Pick a number. 1, 2. Yes, you could pick 5 again if you want. I don't know if that's going to work again for you, but if it's still your favourite number, go for it. Yeah, okay, I'll do 5, not a problem. I'm just coughing me lungs up. Give me a second. Oh. Some of that cigarette very wrong then. Went down the wrong go. Right, sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cups. 7 of cups upright. It's about dreams. Multiple choices. It's about having multiple choices in front of you. And decisions. Hi, Sylvie. Yes, my love, I'll do your reading next. I'm just having a little bit of fun with Ica to see if we can get a bit of see if this will work again 2 nights in a row. So what we're doing is Ica's picked a number. I've shuffled the cards, concentrating on Ica, and we're going to see if we can get a story out of it. We did it last night. We got a story out of it that completely called him out when it came to his friendship circle. And the cards really did call him out. So we're going to do this again, and then I'll give you a reading afterwards, Sylvie, if that's all right. I need that lung to really work. I can't function on the one lung. Give me a second. Jesus, Josie. Mary. Oh, right. I can partially breathe. That'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 5 is the King of Pentacles up. Right. It's about financial security, about being the ground of a successful male. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5 is in the reverse. Star in reverse. Despair. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is the Death card, which is not death. It's about spiritual transformation. Yeah, sorry about the coughing. I have had a drink, but I smoke cigarettes, so you know it's just caught me along a bit longer. That's what you want to call it. A cigarette, that is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is the King of Swords upright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is the Ace of Swords in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is the Page of Wands in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. It's 2 of Pentacles in reverse, which is about poor finance but lacking balance. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 2, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Start from the top. Move all these other cards off the table so we've actually got some room to work on. So, first card. Cups. Pentacles. Star in reverse. Death. And the King of Swords. Then we had Ace of Swords in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. We had the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Ace of Cups in the upright. Then we had the 3 of Cups in reverse. We had the Chariot in reverse. The Empress in reverse. Ace Pentacles upright. There's a lot of reverses here. It's a 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have the upright 9 of Swords. Right. So, this is based talking about your friendships for next year, yeah? Right. So, there's multiple options when it comes to friendships, friendship opportunities, hanging out with people. Ica, being the mature, grounded male in the group, means that they all look at you as having financial security and financial stability. As in, you're the kind of person that always has money in your pocket, okay? Then we've got the Star in reverse, which is, in actuality, that it's not, it's a negative feeling card. I'm going to leave that at that for now. There's a transformation coming that will make you, the truth come out. The truth will come out. The dreams and the security. Give me a second. There's more to this than I'm reading. Dreams and security. Star. Brings the transformation to the King of Swords. The way I'm reading this is multiple choice for the King of Pentacles. So, the steady person is causing hopelessness, despair, depression, you know, darkness. The multiple choice of the King of Pentacles, so the multiple choice of the secure grounded male is causing despair, but a transformation is on its way that will turn the King of Pentacles to the King of Swords, which will create the structure, which will turn this person to, or you, will turn you into the truth seeker, the person, the structure, the routine, the intelligent thinker, the person who cuts through the bullshit. Okay? Ace of Swords in reverse, which is a lack of ideas. So it's a lack of it's just a lack of opportunities, a lack of ideas, a lack of opportunities. And then we have the Page of Wands in reverse, which we know pages about feeling very immature, but that is a lack of ambition. I see that, a lack of goals, a lack of enthusiasm, a lack of clarity, a lack of enthusiasm, a lack of balance. Why is they all three of them together? No, I'm not seeing that's lacking balance. That's poor financial decisions. That is poor financial decisions. Okay, I also see this as being quite gullible, naive, being led astray by friends because you don't have many. I see this like mates meeting up, right? And because you don't have many ideas of what it is you could do to meet up, other people are giving the ideas. Oh, let's go and do this, let's go and do that, let's go and play footy at so and so place, whatever, for example. But because they're always skint, i.e. never have any money, it's then a poor financial decision on your part because you will be paying out of your pocket for everybody. Okay. Now there is a relationship on the cards. A new relationship is on the cards, but I do feel that it is going to impact your social life. This isn't a negative thing because the social life is going to cost you money. It's going to put you in a financial position. Okay, it's going to make you feel like you are nothing more. This is going to make you feel like you're a wallet, that you're just a wallet. Okay, your friends don't mean to make you feel like this, but this is how it's going to come across to you. That, well, I'm just the wallet, that's why the only reason you're inviting me, I'm paying for everything. But I do see in 2025 now, I'm seeing this as like the first third of the year. So 12 months, break it down into three, is it? What is it? 3.5 months, isn't it? 12 into 3? No, 4 months. So this is the first 4 months. Sorry, I can't do maths. And this is the second 4 months. So I see January, February, March, April. So that'd be May, June. Somewhere around July time, I feel there's going to be a new relationship on the cards. But it is going to cause some gossiping and some bitchiness within the friendship group. This is not a bad thing. The only reason the friendship group is going to get so bitchy and bossy is because you're not going to do. It's because you're not going to be the wallet for the group. Do you understand? Now, the Chariot in reverse, it's it's a lack of direction. Okay, so the Chariot upright is about moving forward, it's about overcoming obstacles, but it's about movement, forward movement. Okay, but then in the reverse, it's about being stuck. Okay, it's feeling powerless. Okay, that it's not necessarily you're going to feel powerless over this friendship, these friendships. It's going to be like, well, what do you want me to do? You know, I can either spend time with my girl or my partner, or male, female, they, them, trees, plant, whatever, yeah, whoever it is. And you're going to feel powerless because you're like, well, I want to spend time with this person, but I also want to spend time with you lot. But I'm not going to choose between the two of you when I've made plans with one. I'm not going to go change it to spend time with you. You know, if I made plans with you, I wouldn't change it to go spend time with that person. Do you understand? Now, this is about lack of confidence and lack of growth. It's also about disharmony, and I feel that this one is also connected with the friendship group. So this is the friendship group here. This is the new relationship, the honeymoon period, the outpouring, blah blah blah. This is the friendship group. It's going to cause some disharmony. They're going to feel like she or this other person is the Empress in reverse. The friend group is going to feel like this love interest is the Empress in reverse. But this love interest is not the Empress in reverse. It is only what your friend group is telling you. Okay, so what I actually see is that this new relationship is a potential for abundance. Okay, it's a new beginning, and I feel like it's a new physical. Pentacles aren't just money, it's about the physical world. Okay, the physical aspects of the world, and I feel that there's more. This relationship's going to provide more opportunities and new beginnings for you. Okay, do watch out for unexpected financial changes. So when new relationships start, we always tend to want to overspend. It causes us a lot of anxiety and fear because we end up putting ourselves, you know, a little bit out of pocket than we normally would, because it's a new relationship and you want to spend that time together and you want to do things together. So this is just a warning card, okay, that if you're not careful, you could have huge losses. You could have huge losses, which will cause the anxiety. But just keep an eye on it, and I think you'll be absolutely fine. But this is the most positive thing I can see. I am a bit concerned about this friendship group at the moment. I do feel it's just because they're very immature mentally, emotionally. No, maybe not physically, but definitely mentally and emotionally. I definitely feel like the friendship group's a little bit immature, so they are a little selfish, a little self-orientated. But I do feel like if everybody stays strong, holds their tongue, and, you know, remembers to have boundaries and works on the boundaries, you know, this is a relationship boundary, this is a friendship boundary, I do feel like it'll work out in the end. All right, so I'm gonna leave that one with you, Ica. So again, friendship groups, but this time now finance is involved with friendship groups. Okay, let me just give these down above. I want to mess these right back up again. Or I do Sylvie. Okay? Sylvie. Sylvie, are you still there, my lovely? Just split these up a bit. Yeah, yesterday it was a bit chaos. But then again, it was the first time doing it yesterday, wasn't it? So... mix these up a little bit more. Sylvie, are you there, my love? Sylvie Nerea. Neree. I don't know how to pronounce that last bit. I'll just say Sylvie. Are you still there, Sylvie? And if so, would you like to ask the cards a question? Or would you like a general read? It's entirely up to you. Well, I just realised I've been chatting away with the microphone off. Because I'm a dumbass. Yes. Yeah. Grandparents, all of my dad's side of the family have heart conditions. I think there's some on my mum's side too as well. I think I was just saying that nowadays with the way that society's conditioned us with diet and exercise and everything else, I personally believe that heart problems and bowel problems and such like are just so common nowadays. It really is. I mean, if you look at the diet that we've been fed for the last 60, 70 years, processed food is getting more and more processed, more and more fats and chemicals and things like that. My nails. Not exactly, is it? About my nails. These two got slammed and broken in car doors, so both these nails have had to grow back. So that explains why I've got two spade nails there. And then I've got... My hands are not as yellow as they look on this, it's because of the light. I'll change the colour on the light. Clubbed? Where? Like this bit clubbed? Or do you mean like that bit clubbed? Fucking excuse the fireworks. I used to have some eating problems, hence why I still got the white lines in the very tips of my nails there. But that is purely because they've not quite grown the line out over the years. But yeah. Possibly. I mean, this one looks extremely weird when you look at it. It looks very wide for the finger, and you can actually see the bone. The bone, that's not the bone, that's the fat around the bone, but the bone itself is actually misaligned because I slammed it in a car door. That nail had to regrow. So that one was naturally going to club when it regrew. And the same happened with this one. It didn't club as much, as you can see, but it did still partially club. But what gets me is my nails seem to have like a weird hump here. Most people's are quite flat, whereas mine have a weird hump in the middle. So maybe that is something I should do some research on and maybe look into. Possibly. I mean, genetically within the family there's heart conditions, there's bowel conditions, there's all sorts. Not to mention a ridiculous amount of cancers. And from both sides, I've inherited the BRCA1 and 2 gene, which basically means that I'm susceptible to all forms of cancer. But I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. I've had a few operations and a few worries, but nothing to really worry about. To be honest with you, by the time I get old and my health starts deteriorating, there'll probably be euthanasia available by then, and I'll be able to choose that. So, I would love to remain healthy forever, but let's be honest, we're human beings. You know, I think the longest that a human being can technically live for is about 122, 124 years. And I think the oldest that we know of that's actually written down is only something like 111, 112. So, I mean, I don't want to be around for too long. I don't want to get old. But I mean, if it happens and I ever become a burden, I've already said to my kids, you know, arrangements will be made. I won't be a burden on my family. By the way, would you ever pick immortality? It depends. Would I be immortally looking like I am now? Or would my looks revert back to my peak days when I was 21, so the peak of my health? And would I remain looking 21 for the rest of my life? Which one? Certain peak of your own choice, then yeah, I would pick immortality. because I really do feel like there's so much to see and do in this world that there's never ever going to be a point that I would say I've seen everything, because you never can. So yeah, if I could choose immortality at the age of, say, around anywhere between 21 and 25, I'd be really happy. But that's only because I was at my physical peak then, not my mental peak. I believe that my maturity and my mentality came much later in life, like early 30s, mid 30s. So, I mean, I'm 39 now, and I've only felt mature for maybe 3 or 4 years. But then there's also that mystery of, if you could live, if you could be an immortal, you could then study scientifically reincarnation. Yeah, but surely if you had immortality, you'd have the immortal brain span to always remember these things. See, if I was immortal, I would take the opportunity to scientifically study reincarnation, esoteric sciences, as they're called, interdimensional sciences. If I had the opportunity to be immortal, I'd go and take over CERN, and yeah, I'd become a scientist. Because I think ultimately, if you accept a life of immortality, scholar group, yeah. I do feel though that if you were ever to be given the option of a life of immortality and you ever accepted it, you then have a duty to work for the rest of that life for the betterment of others, because you've been given such a gift that you should give back. It's karmic. It's all about karma. You know, so if I was given immortal life, I would spend the rest of that immortal life as a scientist helping humanity to grow and evolve and expand. But thank you for asking that. Not a lot of people just ask random questions. I like that. It is double-sided, because then there's that loneliness, that constant disconnection from humanity. You can all die and I can't. You'll all leave me and I'll be stuck here. So yeah, there is a double-sided coin. But then again, just like everything in life, it's like the flip of a coin. Everything is double-sided, but you just have to make a decision as to which side's better for you, and then stick with that decision. Right, what time are we on? Oh, an hour and 20 minutes. Right, Ica, I am going to get off. I'm going to go and get some, go and have a fag, go and have a brew. Ah, well, that's the thing, you see. If I had the chance to be immortal, I'd get rid of religion. In the sense of monotheistic, organised, indoctrinated religion. I'd get rid of all of it. And the only thing people would be allowed to have faith in and believe in would be the planet. You worship your planet. If you cannot worship your planet, you don't deserve to be on it. We can take you out. That's not a problem. But yeah, no, I would do that, because at the end of the day, the planet should be our only deity. You know, she birthed us. Oh, it is that easy. What you do with religious fanatics is you line them all up, ask them to give a statement about their religious views, and most of the fanatics are quite happy to spout some evil off. Wait until they're done and put a bullet between the eyebrows. It's not difficult. I don't have time for all that crap. I am happy for everybody to believe whatever they want, but if somebody tries to put their beliefs down my throat, they're going to get my fucking fist down theirs. And in England, we don't have guns, which is a shame, because if I was in America, I would just put a bullet in them. Right. 1 second. Right, no, definitely going. My youngest is want some hugs and love. So I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back around about 6 p.m. UK time again. Don't forget, if you can share the channel, share the channel, invite people, send a link to people you know. Yes, and we can continue tomorrow, Ika, that's not a problem. But yeah, I need to get going. The youngest needs me, and I've got other jobs to get done this evening before I collapse. And believe me, I am absolutely exhausted. So, good evening to everybody. I hope you've all had a good day, good evening, whatever. Remember that your mental health is more important than everything else. But make sure you get plenty of rest, drink lots of water, and I shall see you all very, very soon. I love you guys.